what's up, y'all? It's Michael and my wife, Arlene, celebrating our 10th year today. So it's been a journey.
We're going to do a series of questions to share a little bit about our 10-year anniversary. This is the epic wife. Who are you?
Goodness, I'm the epic husband.
Really?
Yeah, epically big pain in the ass. But
Yes, indeed. The first question is, how did we meet? Okay, well, this is not my way of thinking I was going to meet the husband. But I was 48 years old. I went online and I was looking at some photos that one of my friends was a model, and all of a sudden I see that there was this company, Duroc Photography, and I see it on the side of the pictures. And I was like, I wonder who this is, because I know a lot of the photographers. So as a result, I looked and I saw that it was Michael. No interest whatsoever did I have on Michael. I was interested in knowing who the photographer was because I was going to do a show in July, and I was going to come from Florida to New York. So I checked out his pictures, and at the same time I was checking his pictures, not putting any likes, not putting any hearts or anything of the above. He wasn't one of my friends on Facebook. I received a message from Michael requesting me. I said, oh my God, is there like a camera here that this man is seeing me? And how does he know that I'm looking at his pictures? Well, he didn't know. Well, we started talking from that day onward. We had a lot of friends in common. And as time went on, which was very little time, we spoke every single day from long distance. And then shortly after in the summer, what happened, Michael?
oh well, after sharing just common talk, general talk of people that we knew, friends and people in the circle that we were running around in. It turned out she knew my family, and literally like everybody in my family, my sisters, my aunts, my dad,
Stepmother.
and yeah, everyone. She's everyone. And so I asked my family about her, and right away everybody was like, Arlene, Arlene, Arlene.
Nice
So
church girl.
yeah, Arlene. It was like you better not mess around with her. You better take care of her and be good. So but yeah, I contacted my aunt right away. She said, thumbs up. My sister, thumbs up. Everybody was like, yeah, that's so. So yeah, so I mean, we after that moment, I was like, okay, and we just kept talking.
And talking.
Yeah,
And talking.
and talking.
To the point that
A year later, we would be married. For real.
And he was texting me a lot. And I had a different phone. We're talking about, 10 years ago, 11 years ago, because 10 years we've been married, 11 years that I know him. And he blew up my phone so much that, I had to go get a new phone. Go figure. Second question is, when did you know that I was the one?
Oh, I mean, it was. It was something I had to pray about. I mean, we talked, and then I mean, it's just one day I spiritually, it's like God just told me that's the one. I had already been married prior to this marriage, and it was a process. So I didn't want to. I was like, no, I ain't no more marriage for me. I'm done. But yeah, it was something about our connecting that at that time, like I was still doing photography, so I was always doing fashion shows, music videos. I was all about Michael's world. So I had to just like separate that lifestyle to pursuing her. And so I prayed about it, and I said, Lord, is this going to be right for me and my thing? And yeah, God spoke to me when He spoke to my heart and said, she's the one. We both need each other. That's what. um And so I felt that I felt the peace. I felt in my heart that God put her there for a purpose.
I didn't only pray, I prayed and fasted because I was like, I've never been married before. I need to know beyond a shadow of a doubt. I was 48 years old, that was truly going to be the person for me. Well, I had peace in my heart as well. And I didn't know him and really know him. Obviously, I think it takes a lifetime to know somebody. And he really didn't know me. He knew of me. He knew of me, find out about music, and he knew of me with the family. So all I can say is I prayed really long and hard and felt peace in my heart. And that was the beginning of starting to build a future. Next question. Oh, what is the most annoying quality that Michael has? He takes too long to get dressed. I, as a woman, get up earlier and actually am ready to walk out the door. I'm ready to walk out and I turn around and he's going upstairs the opposite direction. What for? We're going out the door. That's his annoying, one of his annoying ones. What is one of my annoying?
One of her things that gets on my nerves. She's tired. She's had a long day. She's beat. And I'm like, all right, let's call it a night. And she'll want to clean up 100 things before going and calling it a night. And I'll watch her and she's moving this, putting that away, going under the, changing the garbage can out, doing this and that. I'm like, yo, just forget about that. Ain't nobody here. So I go to bed. I'm like, I'll see you later. 15 minutes later passes and she'll just be getting upstairs. And I'm like, okay. 20 minutes later, I done seen the program already for like half an hour already by the time she goes upstairs.
I like everything neat and in its place and basically looking like a magazine.
Yeah. She's Felix, I'm Oscar.
Next question. What is your favorite thing about me?
Well, she's my partner. There's no question about it. She's there for me. Everything that not just that I need, but all the little things that I don't look at, she's always there for me. From morning to night, she's always there to help me in anything I need.
One of my favorites, that he cooks real good and that I never cook.
Yeah, I hate cooking. I can't stand cooking anymore.
No, he doesn't. He cooks the best ever. And that is why I gained weight. So that's one of my favorite things. The other favorite thing is, I have two, is that I believe he was a man of great courage to take a chance on love again and to be able to be bold enough to step out when he hardly knew me. Well, I might have known others and they weren't the right ones for me. So listen out, ladies. And they never had the courage to step up and admit that they were in love because they weren't ready to commit. But he took a chance. And this is our 10 years.
10 years. And now I all I make is peanut butter sandwiches and Amy's chicken noodle soup.
No, he doesn't. And the last question. What advice would you give somebody lightheartedly? What advice would you give someone that was older, like we were when we got married, and they are waiting for their one? What advice would you give them?
I mean, yeah, just from like it's always work, man. And they always say the opposite attracts, so believe that it's gonna be really, really opposites on both spectrums. But just as long as you guys can find that in between, meet in between. She likes to sing. I like photography. I like music. I like to play music. I stream, and she streams, and she has her audience. I have my audience. But we still have to find in between time. and not forget that, you know, we're both married to each other and that we both need to find time for ourselves.
So I was very inspired this morning when I was writing out his card for our anniversary, and basically God put in my heart that you will have what you need, not always what you exactly wanted, but that doesn't mean that what you're getting isn't good. And also, it doesn't mean that it will always be perfect. He is my Mr. Right, and he will be, or she will be, your Miss Right. And together, you can both compromise, work, and grow, because no two people should be exactly the same, should they? Not at all. Not at all. So,
gotta have fun.
this is Arlene, as you know, from Adelante with Arlene, and this is Michael from
Midnight Extravaganza.
That's right. You can join him on TikTok. You can join me on YouTube. Listen to my podcast on any of the platforms. And this has been our 10-year anniversary. Two people that love each other. It's been 10 years, and he's crazy. He's also paid. And he's an epic husband, and I'm an epic wife.
Yes.
To each other.
Since 2013.
Since 2013. Thank you for tuning in to Adelante with Arlene. God bless you all. And remember, be prayerful, wait on God, and know that you can love again.
Absolutely. Always.
Thank you for tuning in to Adelante with Arlene.